Hello? Oh, hi, darling.
Half a world away, another day. So let's go play on the moon. It's a starry place. We embrace the space while we're miles away on the moon.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of On the Other Line. I am your host, Kelly Keegs, and I might have to quit the show, Gia, because I'm famous as fuck now. I don't know if you've been paying attention.
Celebrity.
But I'm changing the world one big company at a time.
Yep.
And
One Taylor Swift rant
one
at a time.
Taylor Swift rant at a time. I'm changing the world. And I'm really looking forward to doing that. I'm really looking forward to all of the history books that are going to write about me. I'm looking forward to the Nobel Peace Prize that I'm sure is in the mail. They haven't contacted me yet, but I'm sure it's in the mail. And really, it's just I'm changing lives left and right. It's the cross I have to bear. It's quite the burden, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna make it through. But yeah, so last week, since you guys have last been with us, we had a lot more drama happen with the Taylor Swift Ticketmaster saga, which we'll only talk about for a few minutes because I feel like it's all I've been fucking talking about constantly, and now it's over at this point. But the day after our last episode aired, we were told that the on sale, the general public on sale tickets were not going to happen. They canceled it. They oversold the tickets during pre-sale, and there are no tickets left to be sold to the general public, which is unacceptable, outrageous, ridiculous.
So crazy.
I've never heard of such a thing. I've literally never heard of such a thing. It's out fucking outrageous. So I posted a video on Twitter. I love a good Twitter rant. I love when I'm worked up, just to work myself up even more and just really start yelling at my camera. It's just a fun thing to do, and I've always done it. And I've said this to the girls in the chat that the worse I look in a video, the better it will do, especially if it's a rant video, because people love to say that I look crazy. People are like, this bitch looks crazy. She is a crackhead. She is insane. Holy shit. She's so old. It's just, all those things. And it just, breaks through the stratosphere, and it makes you feel great with all the insults, but also just the fact that people get to see me yelling. I like that. And so many people saw it. In fact, that Fox News.
When I saw that clip,
Fox
I was
News.
literally dying laughing.
Watch out.
I know.
Just when you think oh,
Your
wow.
face pops up.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Just when you think oh, only the internet's watching, and then Fox News comes in and you're like, oh fuck, what am I supposed to do with this? Who are these people watching now? And so they took my clip, posted it on, and then one of the guys who I guess his team found the clip or whatever, they asked me to come in to the Fox offices on a Saturday and do a little live spot talking about the drama. And obviously, if I'm on live news, I'm not going to be a fucking crazy person on Twitter. I'm not like that. I wouldn't even make that video if I weren't alone in my apartment.
Do you think that's what they wanted you to do?
I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what they wanted. I don't think so.
Hysteric Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
fan.
they love that energy.
Yeah.
They love that vibe or that storyline they can run with. And I'm all for any kind of storyline, any kind of again, if I don't care what news outlet it is. People are on my dick about Fox News. I'm I don't, whatever, dude. It's the news. If the news calls you, you answer the news.
You were talking about political stuff. You were talking about Taylor Swift.
If I could have slipped in by the way, everybody should be allowed to get abortions, I would have. But it was live, so they probably would have got mad. It's whatever. We'll get there. Relax. Let them have me on a few more times.
Yeah.
We'll direct them all onto the other line, and then we'll teach them the way of the world.
Yeah.
So just be patient. But again, you answer when the news calls. And so I did. The guy, Griff Jenkins, shout out to him. Very nice. His daughters are Swifties, which I think has a lot to do with the fact that they invited me on, and his daughters were hype about it and, whatever. And so they just had me on to chit chat a little bit. My parents happened to be visiting this past weekend, so I got to bring them along. Big Fox News people. And so they were taking, parents love Fox News.
They were hype.
Parents love Fox. And so they took a lot of photos inside the thing. My mom took a video of me while I was live on the screen. That was a cute picture. It was really fun for them. It was really fun for me to be able to bring them and be look, I have a real job.
Yeah.
I do real things. I swear I'm respected.
Yeah.
I don't live a fake life. And it was just kind of crazy. And the latest in the turn of events for there is that Dave Portnoy now says he's captivated by me.
I love that.
you know, all in all, it was a positive.
No big deal.
It was a positive. Everything was great. Feeling good about it. So that was that. But really, all of that amounts to is the fact that Ticketmaster are pieces of shit, scumbags. They've also apologized themselves. Their apology, by the way, was so like, it was so tail between their legs, like in a pathetic way. It was like, we're really sorry, you guys. Here's a few reasons why. Like, read this long ass article as to why the ticket situation got fucked up. And here are the reasons. And it was like, we just really couldn't handle it. The back end of our blah, blah, blah website just wasn't working. Like, it was so pathetic and lame. And I was like, who is reading this and is so stupid to think that this is the truth? Like, none of this is the truth. We know that you're a bunch of scumbags. We know that you're under investigation. We know that you're just trying to get the Swifties off your back, off your dick, whatever. Like, it's just not going to happen. Like, they're until the resale ticket prices go down, which they are kind of going down. I've been checking them out. I've been looking. And I mean, they're not cheap, but they're not $95,000 anymore, which is good at least. But I mean, in the concert, I think the first concert started in March, right? I think. And once they start going down like that, I have a feeling people will start to get like, you know, people are still gonna have to pay out the ass. Like, I don't think anybody's getting in that concert under $500, like no matter where you're sitting still. You know, it's a real shame. It's a real fucking bummer. Don't really know what to do about it in the future. I have a feeling, I hope that like whatever the investigation is that's going on into Ticketmaster, what's it, antitrust investigation, something. I know nothing about these things. I'm just repeating the headlines I see on Twitter. I hope, or it would be cool if something does change, something does blow up, like they uncover some like shady shit going on, and we can all be like, well, we were the ones that, you know, were the final
like
nail in the coffin.
Resellers or something.
Yeah, something like that. Like, I would love a massive scandal, and that we were all like on it, knocking on the door, being like, this is fucked up, you know, and it was all because of the Swifties. Yeah. I had our guy Andrew Manley out there, one of our tech guys, telling me that he said thank you to me today. He was like, thank you, by the way. And I was like, for what?
For leading and fighting the good fight.
He's like, really? He's like, when it happened with Blink 182, nobody really cared. And I was like, I would care about that. I love Blink 182.
Did you see all the Bayhive people, the Beyonce fans?
No.
Like, we're very grateful for the Swifties because like once Renaissance tickets come out, like
I fucking love that. Yes, that's a great collaboration. The Bayhive and the Swifties.
The Swifties
huge,
band together,
huge fan
and
of that.
no one can beat them.
No one could beat. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. Wow. Love having that. I love having them on our side.
Yeah, because those tickets are going to be insane too.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
Has she announced a tour yet?
Yeah. Renaissance tour.
When is the tour?
I don't know, to be honest. Tickets haven't come out yet, or like any like pre-sale or anything. So.
Wow. Okay. We'll have to keep our eyes on that because like I said, they can't.
I want to go to that too.
Me too. I say they can't fuck it up. I've never been to a Beyonce concert either.
No, me neither.
I'm not like a concert girl. To be honest, I have a little bit of anxiety at concerts sometimes. Like I get
that.
You know what I mean? Like people blow up at concerts. It's like fucked up to say, but that happens.
No,
I mean, it's just crazy. I don't know.
No matter where you go,
it's a lot of energy in one spot.
And sometimes when I walk into the MSG or something. They like barely check your bag.
Oh yeah,
like,
nobody
you go through a metal detector, but like I don't know, it's the lack of security is very apparent.
Yeah, it's a little scary, and it's like that's not to say like oh no, like all concerts are bad because they're not. People go to concerts every single day. Concerts are fine. I just like I've always had that feeling. Not necessarily that something ever since all the like bad things that were happening, concerts started happening, I've always had like a thing about this. Like I'm just anxious about a lot of people in one
big
place.
Crowds,
yeah. I think it's just a big crowd. I don't know what it is. I think about like the Batman movies when like everybody's in one spot and like Bane blows everybody up. Like that's the kind of thing I think of. Like my fears are instilled on like movies and stuff. Like totally. Not actual disasters. But yeah, sometimes you got to suck it up. Like I've been to a handful of concerts. I've been to a One Direction concert. I've been to Hilary Duff, and that's basically it. Wow. Like I really haven't been to a lot of concerts.
I've been to
Harry Styles. I went to Harry Styles recently. Yeah.
I've seen Harry Styles like 6 times, I think.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I've seen
you're a big
Miley.
Concert girly.
Yeah, but one of my first concert was Miley when she was like in her in between like baddie era.
Yeah,
I think it was like 2009ish when she was like And then Jonas Brothers, I've been to a bunch. I saw Ed Sheeran. That's like my claim to fame is I saw Ed Sheeran before he was like really famous. It was like when I was in middle school, and I want to say like maybe like 2010-ish, 2011-ish. He played at Terminal 5.
Oh my
and he
God.
did like the entire concert just with his own like hands basically, like all the beats and stuff. Yeah, it was crazy. And now he like does these big shows. Yeah,
I mean, I would have loved that. I fucking love Ed Sheeran. You know that people are like,
people hate him.
I'm
well,
like,
he's kind of become like his music has just become like, I don't know, just he used to write like very like thoughtful, like interesting songs, and now it's just kind of like generic pop in a way.
His newest album isn't my favorite. My favorite's the Divide album. I can listen to the Divide album.
I like Multiply. Is it called Multiply or is it called X?
I think it's called. I think it's called Multiply.
Yeah.
I think they're all called like Multiply. Yeah, Divide. Does he have others? Does he have like Subtract?
That's what I was thinking.
Like, I think Subtract might be like one of them. I have no idea.
I'll look it up.
Divide is my number one favorite. The Divide, the deluxe edition has some
Divide
of the best
is very
songs.
good. Oh, Equals. That's his newest one.
I'm not a fan. I mean, I'm not a fan.
Oh,
I just don't go.
Plus is the first one that came out.
Okay.
With like the A-Team.
Yes.
That one's so good.
That one's fantastic.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I still don't have tickets in hand for Taylor Swift. However, I've had, a million people are always like, oh, we're going to go. I know somebody who knows somebody, or I got this, I got that. Don't worry. We're going to get there, whatever. All I know is that I won't feel content until I see a Taylor Swift ticket, like in my email inbox, like that I can just look at. But, I feel confident that, like I said, all of us are going to be able to go. All of us are going to figure it out. This is a once in a lifetime moment. She's doing all this stuff for us, this massive tour, picking up on all of her albums throughout the years, and it's just a priority in my mind. It will continue to be a priority until, May 26th, 27th, 28th. Yeah. That's when
I can't believe that it's going to start in March.
I know. Isn't that nuts?
Seems so soon.
I know. What I worry about is TikTok ruining it for me.
Right, because you're going to see everything.
Yeah, TikTok ruins concerts, in my opinion. I think that people need to
mute,
not...
words like you can on Twitter.
Same. My whole feed would be gone.
Because I don't want the intro to get ruined. Like I want to go in completely blind.
Same. Like I don't want to I don't want to see all of the like fun tricks and stuff. Like she'll have tricks and surprises and cool things, and I don't want to see all the songs that she sings. Also, I don't want to see the set list. One, because I want to be there for it. Two, I'll get upset if like if I see like an amazing set list, or I see like her singing an amazing song, performing an amazing song, and then I get there to like the one concert I get to go to, and she doesn't like perform it. Right. Or like, because they're probably going to be different. Like they're probably not all going to be exactly the same.
I think so as well.
And so, we'll see. But I am excited for whatever the future.
I'm just going to scroll if I see it for a second.
Right. Just quickly scroll by. Yeah. I'm excited for the future documentary, whatever that is. Yeah, that I think is going to be good. I think it's going to be on Amazon Prime probably, based on her big, all of her partnerships with them this year.
Yeah,
I feel like every time she does something, it's like she had big shit with Disney last time, big shit with Netflix during the Miss Americana thing.
Yeah,
so we'll see. But I think that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much it with Taylor Swift and my newfound fame on Fox News. And I'm the most talented person at the company, apparently, according to Dave Portnoy. So that's huge news for us. Huge news for On the Other Line. I also want to, really quickly, before I went and did this spot for Fox News. Again, the whole thing lasted like 3 minutes. It was not very long. You can look at it on my Instagram. They introduced me as like Kelly Cakes and Barstool Sports cutting stems, and they gave cutting stems like 30 shout outs, and they didn't ask me like ahead of time. They must have just like pulled it out of my thing. I just want all my On the Other Line fans to know I would never do you like that. I would have 100% said this show if given the opportunity. I love cutting stems, but it doesn't need the hype. This show needs the hype.
Yeah.
So I would never forget about you, and I'm so sorry. And I will make sure next time they ask me to come on the news, because apparently it'll be weekly from now on, every day, and I will just make sure that these fans are properly paid attention to, properly acknowledged. Thank you. Yes. All right. So we're going to do kind of like a short episode. I, number one, am in a melancholy mood. Why are we always in these melancholy moods whenever we record? Like,
I know.
It's the worst. I hate when I'm not high energy for a thing like this, because I don't want it to like feed into your life. I don't want whoever's listening to be like, damn, I'm going to feel Debbie Downer as
projecting.
Well. Our energy's projecting, and I'm not trying to have it project. Everyone needs to feel positive, but this is the situation. This is like, we're going into the holidays. It's our last days before our break. Actually, right now, as we speak, as we're listening to this, you should be on your way out of your last day of work. Just get the fuck out and get home, get to your destination, get where you need to go for the upcoming break, Thanksgiving, whatever you do to celebrate it. Like, Jesus Christ, get us out of here. You know what I mean? Like, that's not even a knock on like oh, like I just need to get the fuck away from work. I need to get away from my friends. I need to get away from whatever. I need to break it up. I need to get out of the city.
Relax and get out of the city. I feel like I've been in the city for so long. It's like I wasn't, because I was literally gone for like a month.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you were gone. But right. I can't. That seems like years ago.
It feels like
you were gone
10
for
years
a month.
ago.
Oh my god.
And it was less than a month. I got home October 16th.
Yeah, that's
that's
insane. Crazy. That makes no sense.
And it feels like I got home a year ago.
It really does.
And I'm just so ready to sit down and not like have these thoughts about like what's wrong, like feeling like I have work to do, like just like to be able to breathe.
Right. It's gloom and doom season. These couple days leading up to like Thanksgiving break are always so full of gloom and doom, solely because it's like you don't want to miss out on, you don't want to like miss something. I also feel like this is the slope that goes into the holidays where like everybody just kind of stops like from here on out, which is fine. And it's something that you look forward to.
This is when Barstool like picks up.
Right, like we're busy here. Like this is a busy fucking time, and you got to get stuff in like before the end of the year. You got to like, we're closing the quarter out. We're making sure we've got our I's crossed and our I's dotted, our T's crossed. You know what I mean? Like we have a lot of shit to do, and I know that is similar for a lot of other companies. Like you think, oh, it's the easiest time of the year, whatever, so you kind of slack off, but you still have things that you need to get done, and you still have this like pressure and whatever, and it's annoying as fuck. And especially when everybody has these like melancholy, like sad ass energies where it's like, blah, blah, I just want to go eat turkey and fall asleep. And I am excited to do that, but it's also like, fuck, we still got to do our shit. And I think that this year more than ever is just like people just need this fucking break. Like I feel like everything is just whipping up online, all this, like I feel like maybe I'm projecting my own stress, but the Twitter stuff I feel like is stressing people out a lot. Everybody is stressed the fuck out about like Elon Musk and Twitter. I'm not so concerned about Elon Musk and Twitter because I'm kind of like whatever, like it'll be fine, like whatever he does, if it sucks he undoes it in like one day, who cares. I hate the new verification thing. Have you noticed that? Have you? Oh my fucking God. You can like pay for verifications now, which apparently this has been going on for weeks. It just only started affecting me very recently because people started like favoriting my stuff. I use the the verified tab to check up basically on like all my coworkers, because all of my coworkers here are verified. So that was my way of figuring out like, okay, this is who's interacting with me, who I need to like retweet, the Barstool main account, like the things that were important to me for work, I would check in the verified tab. Now it's full of all these fucking freaks who paid $8. If you paid $8 for a verified tab on Twitter, you need to reevaluate your life. Like I don't understand what's wrong with you, and I don't understand what kind of like validation that gives you, but it's so fucking embarrassing. Like I can't even express it. And that's maybe me being like an elitist blue check, because I have had mine for years. And I actually have had mine twice, by the way. I had mine once because I changed my Twitter name, and I didn't know that when you change your Twitter name, it gets rid of your verification. So I had to reapply again, and I got it again. And I was nobody on both times. Like, not that I am anybody now, but I didn't work at Barstool. Right. I was in media, but I wasn't front like camera person. Like I wasn't anywhere, wherever. I had to send like a million fucking articles that they were talking about me on Plane Breakup from 10 years ago. I had to explain like, oh, I do my own podcast. Like it was all bullshit. Like I had to make up this huge smoke and mirrors bullshit email to send to Twitter like twice to get this verification. And I did. And it pisses me off that people don't have to do that now. All you have to do is pay $8 and you get a fucking verification.
Yeah, it's annoying.
You didn't have to try.
It's because Twitter is like losing all of its ad revenue because no one wants to work with Elon Musk.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so he's like thought that doing a verification, like a subscription based, would work, and it's just not working.
I just wish it wasn't a verified tab, like because now I just can't see. I can't see any of the things I used to be able to see. It's just only
because no one's going to
for
pay
me,
for Twitter,
right?
When we've all been using it for free forever.
Exactly. Why would we ever?
Yeah,
that's another thing. Like why are you paying for this? I don't know. It just pisses me off, and it's just a real pain in my ass the whole time that I'm on Twitter. And if you are not on Twitter, stay off. Like just don't at this point in your life like get into it. Like don't. It's such a like cesspool love-hate situation. Like I'm on it constantly to look at things, to find out what's going on. Like I love it so much, but I have like almost all of my friends are not on it, and I swear to God their lives are better. Like they just, there's so many holes that you can fall down. There's so many like conversations that you read that you would never even have been a part of. Like it's very informative. It's very interesting, but it's just, I don't know, like there's so much chaos going on about it right now. And I just feel like people are stressed out about that. People are stressed out about politics. People are stressed out about seeing their families when politics are on the brain. Like, I feel like that's another issue. Like, I don't know. It just feels like a stressful holiday this year. So I hope that everybody gets through it okay. Hope that everybody sits back and lets themselves relax. I personally will be relaxing. I will be in Napa Valley, California. So if you happen to find yourself out in Napa on wine tastings, keep an eye out for me, because I will be having 1,000 glasses of wine in the next 6
Love
days.
that for you.
And yeah, I'm very excited. I'm excited. It's my first Thanksgiving without my parents. First Thanksgiving where I won't be with my family. And I was saying to my parents this weekend, my mom is not happy about this. My dad is just like, whatever, go do what you want. I've never really been a fan of Thanksgiving. That's another thing my mom probably won't want to hear. I just don't like it. It's just, it feels like pressure. It feels like pressure for no reason. I don't understand why. I love Christmas. And I love spending time with family. I don't want that to like get lost in the sauce. Like, it's not that I don't want to go see my family. I think that Thanksgiving gives you this pressure of like, you need to be with your whole family. And what if you like are having issues with your family? Like, what if you have like, cousins or uncles or aunts or extended family where things are estranged, or you're not sure, what you're supposed to do. Are you going to all hang out on Thanksgiving? You got old grandparents, you got this, you got that. You got to make sure there's enough food for everybody. Like, you have to, I know my mom, I watched my mom put so much pressure on herself making like a delicious meal all the time. And yeah, of course I love a delicious meal, but I also just am fine with spending time. It just feels like Thanksgiving is so much pressure in that way that I'm excited this year to do something a little different. I'm excited for it to just be like, all right, I'm having a break. I'm hanging out with my friends and I'm doing something fun, and we'll see how it goes. Like, I don't know. I'm just excited.
That's nice. People
skip Thanksgiving with their family all the time. And I didn't know that. And a lot of people also go to like significant others' houses and stuff. Like, I'll be 32 in 2 weeks. I've never spent a holiday with anyone but my own family. Like, I don't think that that's necessarily weird. I do think it's a little weird. But maybe I'm thinking it's weirder than it is. Like, is it weird?
I don't
I've never
think
been
that's
anywhere
weird.
else.
I did once and I hated it.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you at like another family?
Home. I went to my former significant other's house
right.
for the whole week, like the entire time.
Oh wow, long time, yeah.
And I just wanted to be home the entire time.
Yeah.
I personally like being with family for Thanksgiving. I like being with like my extended family because I never see them that much.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So it's just nice. So the entire time I was just thinking. Do you extend
it on just on Thanksgiving, or do you do like on Christmas and stuff too?
Yeah, both.
Oh, okay,
both.
okay.
But like it switches every year. Mm-hmm. And last year is when I went, and it was with my dad's side, and my dad's side's just like the best. I have cousins my age. It's so fun and
super fun. I
was just like, fuck. I should have just stayed home. Like, I feel like I want to be home the entire time.
Yeah.
That's the only reasons I like the holidays is that
nice.
I get to be with like my family.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think that that's lovely. And I think that maybe how I'm talking about it sounds like I don't want to be with my family, which is not totally true.
But also that makes sense. It's like, at a certain point, it is nice to get away for a little while.
Yeah, I think that I just worry about, I stress on other people's behalf all the time, and I don't need to. Like, this is stress that I put on myself. There's no need for me to like feel guilty, feel bad, feel whatever about like having this experience. But I guess growing up is just, it just always felt like so much pressure. It always felt like, oh, Thanksgiving's coming. Like, we got to make sure this is going on. We got to make sure everybody's in a good mood. We got to make sure everybody's, who's going to whose house or who's not invited. Is it going to hurt people's feelings? Like, there's just always been some fucking drama with Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I get that.
And I'm sick of it. And so, and I love going home for Christmas. I love seeing extended family on Christmas. Yeah. We do Christmas Eve with my dad's side. A lot of the time, like we've hosted Christmas over the years, or my mom's side will come Christmas Day. Like, those have always been so fun. Like, loved it. And now Christmas, usually we do, it's like just my family, just my parents, my brother and I, we drink champagne all day. We open gifts. It's like, it's always cold and cozy and fun and whatever. And that to me is when I think about like the holidays and spending time with my family, I think about that. I don't think about Thanksgiving. I just feel like I don't know. I also think it makes me salty because it usually rolls into my birthday, and I don't like that. I
wouldn't like having a holiday near my birthday either.
It's just kind of, and it's not like in a selfish way where like it takes away from my birthday. I just think that people always tack it on because they think that you want that. Like, it'll be Thanksgiving and then it'll be like, oh, also your birthday. Yeah. And I'm like, no. Like, just make Thanksgiving.
Please.
Like I'd rather just wish you happy birthday on my birthday. Like don't slide in my birthday at the end like as like a pity thing. Like that's what it feels like. And I'm just like, oh, I don't know. It makes me feel even more of an inconvenience. Like it's just, I don't even understand. Like I clearly have an issue with Thanksgiving, but this is why I'm excited to be doing something different. I'm like going to an Airbnb with my friends. We're like making our own dinner on Thanksgiving Day, and we have all these tastings lined up, which is like my favorite thing to do in the world is just go to wine tastings and have fun like that. So it should be good. I got myself this is my splurge for myself as my birthday gift to myself. First class tickets back and forth.
Oh,
I'm very excited.
Lovely.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I've ridden first class once. A really long time ago, but it wasn't first class like they have now. Like it wasn't like pods and stuff. Like it was just regular seats, but like unlimited drinks and food and whatever. But like it wasn't pods or whatever. So I have a little pod, and
That's
I'm just
lovely.
thinking it'll be great. I'm thinking we're gonna start off good.
First
I'm gonna
class
roll
is
up.
amazing.
Yeah,
I got to do it once, and it was so awesome.
That
The
sounds so
food is
nice.
really good.
The food is good.
Like surprisingly so good.
Yes.
And they treat you like a queen, especially because I was like a little younger at the time too.
Yeah.
And even I feel like when you're like a single female traveler, something about the flight attendants, they like really treat you so nice.
It is so nice.
Yeah.
Like they really do. And I have a bunch of like flight attendant friends, and they always tell me like that there's how nice they are to like the girls traveling alone. And specifically, it's funny that you said that. And so I'm just excited for some 5-star treatment. You know what I mean? Like it's just gonna be exciting. It's just gonna be like one big break. I think what it is. I don't know exactly what I need a break from. I think it's the internet. I think the internet, and people really.
Yeah.
It's
I just need a break from like work.
Yeah,
And
just working.
Yeah. I know.
Hurts your eyes.
Hurts my eyes, and I'm tired.
A lot of screen time. I was thinking about that the other day. Just like the amount of screen time we're all in right now, it's just a lot.
Yeah, just
it's a lot
staring at my laptop.
Yeah, too much. In fact, it's too
Yeah.
much. All right. After all that Debbie Downer bullshit, I'm excited. I'm excited for Napa, obviously, but I asked everybody else because again, we're looking for positivity here. We're trying to stay up, keep the vibes up, keep the vibes positive. So I'm asking people what they're thankful for this year.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And I was serious about that. I was like, I want some silly things. I want some nice things. I want to see what people are thankful for. Gia, do you know what you're thankful for?
I've been saying this a lot, and it always sounds cliche, but I'm just very thankful for my friends and my family. I have like the best friends in the world. Whether it's like my hometown friends, and then also like my college friends. Just amazing people that love me very much. And I had a Friendsgiving on Saturday, and I literally started to cry because we were just having such a good time.
Yeah.
Very wholesome.
I'm going to cry.
And I know.
Right now.
And of course my family, like they just get me through everything. They're always there for me.
Of course.
I would literally be dead if they weren't around. So I just,
Of course. I'm going to cry.
Gia.
I'm literally tearing. I feel like that's exactly my thoughts.
I feel very grateful.
Yeah.
These past few months, just like I feel like I never really like feel like grateful for what I have and who I'm surrounded by. And then I've just been taking the time to be like, wow, like I'm very, very lucky.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that so much. That was so genuine. That was so sweet. Oh my God.
Not to get so deep.
I need to stop fucking complaining about Thanksgiving and be more thankful. Am I an asshole? Like I'm being like, blah, 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 whatever. She's like, I just love my family and friends. I'm such a dick. Like, wow.
Well, I've
oh
just
my
been
God, that
trying
was
to
lovely.
look at the good things because my brain has
so
just been
nice.
focusing on bad stuff recently.
Totally,
and it's just like,
totally.
I need
And
to
that is the
remind
energy we
myself.
should have. That's the energy that I should have too. Like it's just, I don't know what it is. Like you have to think like that. I'm with you though. If I were to say like things that I'm thankful for, obviously my family, I always say like, I mean, I don't know. I'm thankful for my family all the time. Like they help me all the time. We have a good relationship. I talk to them all the time. If I have to think of something though, that I'm like, I cannot live without this, or like the day-to-day things that I get through, it's certainly my friends. Like my friends are like, they hear all my bullshit. Like your family will always be there for you when you need them. They're always there to console you and help you and whatever, and listen to you, however close you are to them or not. And I'm close with my family. I'm close to my parents, very close to my brother. But they don't know like my day-to-day drama. Like they don't know like, and that's not something I would share like with my parents. Like that's just not how because it's always something. It's something every single day. And like they just kind of like roll their eyes a little bit about like the regular everyday drama.
Yeah.
My friends do not do that. My friends are around. They'll listen to it. They'll humor me. They'll like go on and on about my bullshit with me until I feel better. Like they're so important to me. And I try to say this every year because I feel like it's kind of a word of warning or just something to keep in mind for people who maybe don't think that they're like treating their friends the right way. There was a time in my life where I was like dating somebody. I was very involved in the relationship. And I get like that kind of when I'm like in relationships. I get very involved in a relationship. I get very involved in like what is happening at the time. And then like, I went through a bad breakup. My friends at that time, I hadn't been paying attention to my friends or what they were doing in their lives or what was happening. Like I just was being a shitty friend. I was not involved, whatever. When I needed them, it was as if I had been there all along and they just snapped right the fuck back into it. And
That's
they
nice.
like saved my fucking life. You know what I mean? Like they are the most important people to me in the world. Like just no questions asked, didn't give a fuck that I like fell off the face of the earth, like whatever. And since then, I prioritize them over everybody else.
Right.
Like it's just that these are the people that are there for me. These are the people that will take care of me. And that is just, those are the most important people in the world. And I feel like you have to remember that. Like don't ever lose sight of your friends. Always be the most thankful for your friends because they're your chosen family.
Yeah, totally.
They're your people.
Friends are like the most important thing.
They
that you
really
can
are.
have, whether
They really
it's
are.
1 or 10, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As long as you have somebody, a sounding board, somebody who's there for you, someone you can call, and that's what's most important.
Yeah.
That's who you be thankful for.
Yeah.
Love that. Let's see. Some of the responses from people we got are really nice. Me fighting for the Swifties. Yes, of course. We're all thankful for that.
Yes.
Let's see. My family. My mom wrote that. My mom wrote my family
cute.
in all caps, which is nice. Thanks, Mom. Love
thing.
you.
Yeah.
Love you so much. Thankful for you too. Let's see. Oh, someone says the hundreds level Era Tour tickets I somehow got. Congratulations
Slay.
to you. We're shaking off the jealousy. We're trying not to be jealous of those who are. I do feel bad for the people who got tickets because I feel like they have like. I know if I was thinking about myself, if I got tickets and all this drama was going on, how would I feel? And I feel like it's like a survivor's guilt type deal, like a little bit of like, oh shit,
It's
like
quite dramatic.
I got
when
tickets while
people say
everyone's
that.
freaking
Like,
out. You know what I
survivor's
mean?
guilt, like it's really
It's
not.
obviously dramatic, but
Yeah.
it's like, you know, like if you got like if you're over
I
here,
definitely
you got
do
tickets,
feel bad.
do you
Like I feel
guilty?
bad for you, and I feel bad for
Yeah,
Madeline,
yeah.
and I feel bad for my sister. Like it sucks,
For
but
sure.
I know that you and my sister will definitely end up getting
Yeah,
tickets
yeah,
some
yeah,
way
yeah.
somehow. But like, yeah, I feel bad, but at the same time, it's just like it's tickets to a concert.
know.
Like it's not
I
like I
know.
like got like $1 bajillion. I
know.
wish. But I have been getting DMs from girls that are like, I can't believe you didn't take Francesca. Can't believe you didn't take Kelly. Like,
What? That's
I know.
crazy.
And I'm like,
no, what? That's
I didn't get the
insane.
code.
No,
I
that's
didn't get,
insane.
it's so
no,
annoying.
we were all. It was every man for his
I
fucking
know, like,
self,
why
and we
didn't you
know
take-
that.
I know.
No,
It's just so annoying.
That's not the right energy to have. No, we are happy. We're happy for everyone that got tickets. We're proud
Yeah.
of them. At least real people got tickets. Like the real people that wanted to go that got tickets, we're thrilled for them. It's
Yeah.
the fucking freaks that bought the tickets and then resold them for $1
Resell
million.
them, yes.
Those are the people that
Yes.
we hate. All right. Let's see. Someone says, honestly, it's a tough year, but I'm still around. Thanks for the laughs with a little piece. That's nice. Yeah, people have a tough year. Holidays are hard for people. Apparently I'm one of them after this conversation. Like holidays give me a lot of anxiety for some reason. But holidays are hard because it's that reminder. It's like if you don't have that perfect, not perfect, that's not the right word. If you don't have that like loving, warm, supportive family to go home to that you look forward to, that is like a hard thing for some people. Or if
Yeah.
it's like people have all kinds of different dynamics, and especially if a lot of people feel pressure going home because they're worried about like the state of their life. Like if you're not happy with where your life is. Like I remember one year going home for holidays and I was like unemployed and I was like, fuck, like now I'm gonna have to answer this fucking question.
Yeah, that's the worst.
All holiday long, both holidays, Thanksgiving and fucking Christmas, like it's just going to be a nightmare. And then those kind of things people start dreading. People don't feel good. The single question also.
I know, that's what I'm like, I know the breakup question. Like,
No, it's like, I
how's
can't.
the boyfriend? I went home
like,
for
oh,
my
well.
cousin's birthday and I had to say it
Yeah.
like 50 times and I was like, oh my God, if
No,
I have
it's
to
the
tell one more
worst.
person that me and my boyfriend broke up, I'm literally going
It's
to freak
such
the
a
fuck out.
fucking
I wish I could just like
nightmare.
make an announcement
I know.
so that everyone would
Formal
just
announcement.
stop asking me individually. It was awful.
Like, please stop.
I don't know what's worse, that or the single question.
I feel like I remembered the breakup was definitely worse.
Yeah.
That's the breakup question is definitely worse. I think that I'm trying to think what happened. I feel like I told my parents to like tell everybody. I was like, can you just fucking tell everybody?
Usually my mom,
I don't want to get asked.
My mom will just tell everyone.
Yeah.
But they just must have forgotten.
Yeah, it just
or
wasn't
maybe my
top of
mom
mind.
didn't say anything. She's been very busy lately, so she must have forgot to
That's
tell
true. They
everyone.
got the store. They got the store.
Yeah,
going on.
exactly.
God, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. Like, no, the breakup conversation is the worst fucking conversation to have because it's like people come in and they're like, oh, well, where are they?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, not fucking, I don't, who knows? Who knows where they are? I don't
ask
fucking
me.
know.
Don't
Yeah.
ask me.
I certainly don't know. As hard as I've been stalking, I certainly don't know.
If you let me know, tell me because I've been trying to find
Yeah,
them.
let me know if you see anything about it because I'm running on empty here and I need a little something, need a little juice to get me going. Fucking crazy. The worst. God, the questions. I feel like I'm never that person. Like I will whenever I go see my family or whatever. And I have younger cousins who are older now. Like they're, late teens, early 20s. Like they're all, they're cool. They're like cool and chill and can have conversations with them now. And I'm like probably, I hope that they think I'm like the cool older cousin. Like I pray for that, but I don't know how cool they think I am. But I know that like they'll talk to me. Like if I'm in a conversation, they'll make jokes. They're not going to like not make jokes around me or whatever, which makes me feel cool. Like I'm not so old that I'm like a narc loser, which is, I pray to God that that's the situation. But I would never come in and like say like I saw my cousin and she had a boyfriend, she brought a boyfriend around, and then 6 months later she's there, her boyfriend's not there. I'm not gonna say, where's your boyfriend? I'll never be that person. Like I'm never even ask. I'll pretend he didn't exist until you bring him up. Like I literally like I'm not, that's it, forget it. I'll never bring up like a past thing until you bring it up.
Yeah.
Someone else says Midnight's 3 a.m. version. Obviously a lot of Taylor Swift heavy responses here. People I think all encompassing are thankful for Taylor Swift this year, as am I. Someone else says Botox. Fucking duh. I went last week for my Botox in my forehead.
I
Felt
want to get
great.
lip injections.
Are you gonna get lip injections?
I want to, but I'm too poor.
I feel like you have good lips though. No,
On my upper lip.
yeah.
I want just a little something.
Little-
Maybe a
little
lip
something,
flip.
something?
A lip flip.
Little lip flip.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to like fuck with my lips because I have
Yeah, that's true.
I have like when I tripped and fell and my tooth went through my lip, and I just recently fixed my teeth like last year. It was like $4,000 to fix my teeth.
Christ.
It like bankrupted me for 8 months. Like I was it was insane.
yeah.
They were discolored. Like I hit them and they died from the inside. I had to have a double root canal and they had to bleach them from the inside because I was like, I could get veneers. It'll cost twice as much, and it's my 2 front teeth, so it's always gonna look different than my other teeth. And so I was like, do what we can, and it was a nightmare.
Anything with teeth.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Yeah.
But when it happened originally, my one tooth did go through my lips. Now I have like a big scar on my lip.
Oh yeah, you don't want to fuck with that.
And it's not quite even with the other side. I notice it. No one ever notices it. Like no one ever says anything to me. I asked my Botox guy if I got filler like on the other side, what would happen? Like would it even out? And he was like, absolutely not. Don't do that.
That's
blah, blah,
good
blah.
that he was like honest.
Oh yeah. Dr. Kim. Shout out to Dr. Kim in the West Village. Oh my fucking God. I had girls that I went to college with both separately had DM'd me and like suggested him. And I was like, oh hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
And he's just like the light of my life. I love him so much. He's wonderful. Let's see. Harry Potter. A lot of Harry Potters. Someone says, Avi Harry Potter as our perennial presence in our good, bad, ugly Christmas days. That is facts.
Harry
That
Potter is
facts.
always a comfort movie around these times.
Absolutely.
December is Harry Potter season.
It really is. Like I love how it starts around Halloween. People start getting hype about it, and I think the only reason it gets started around Halloween is solely because of the fact it's like witches and wizards, like that. It's like magic happens then, but it really is like a holiday type.
I
feel.
totally think so.
And another like big sense of community and family. Like I feel like and this is again me being a freak about Harry Potter. I feel like Hogwarts is my home. Like I feel like it's such like a family. Like they're all family, and it's so nice. And it's like Harry didn't have a real family, and like they all take him in.
It's
and
very
it's such
beautiful.
a good
Have
feeling.
you been to Harry Potter World?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
In Orlando, yes.
Yeah.
I did not know there was one in California.
There is?
So yes, somebody posted the other day being like Harry Potter World, but they were in California.
You should go to the Warner Brothers thing in London.
Oh, I'm dying to go. I've never been to London. I'm like dying to go there as one.
I wanted to go when I was
Didn't
abroad,
Noah
but
go?
like
No,
yeah, he did.
I think. Yeah,
He
and said
did.
it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I gotta go. That's on my list of things to do. I need to. I've never even been to Europe. You know that?
Oh really?
Never once. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
my parents are not travelers. They don't like to travel. So I never traveled growing up. And then in college.
Kind of gets like ingrained.
Yeah. Well, no, not even. I've always wanted to go. They just have never wanted to. So we do the Jersey Shore every year instead, which I love also. But like, I really would love fucking Paris. But okay. And then when we had the option in college to go abroad, I was like, no, I can't leave fraternity parties and boys like for Europe. Like what? I'll miss so much.
I feel
that. What a fucking moron.
Yeah.
I just wish that I had somebody like tell me for real, like, hey bitch, no, this is your chance. And I missed it. So I got to go. But yeah, that's high on my list of things to do is the Warner Brothers tour. Someone says, Barstool, quality podcasts and content that break up the monotony of the work week. Thank you. That's nice. That's a nice thing to say.
Yeah,
appreciate
very
that.
grateful for Barstool.
Great for us. Yeah, very grateful. We're thankful for Barstool. We're always thankful for Barstool. Bring that up. Yes, thank you. Glad that the lights are on.
Yep.
Let's see. Everything Taylor Swift has ever done. Getting tickets to see Taylor. Sorry, I know it's a sore subject. The fact that Harry Potter exists. Harry freaking Potter. I'm also watching right now. Harry Potter. Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde breaking up. That was something I should have said at the top of the show.
Yes.
Harry Styles, Olivia Wilde are broken up. Which,
I was so happy.
Everyone is so psyched that they broke up.
I know.
What
Imagine
is like?
you
Why
and
are
your
you
significant
psyched?
other
Like,
break up, and the entire world's like,
Totally. I am not. I guess I didn't really realize how much everybody hated them as a couple. But like, why? What was it? Is just because the drama she brought into his life?
Yeah, I think the
that's
drama
fair.
that she brought. People just don't really like her. They find her cringe.
That's tough for me because everybody all day long just tells me that I look like her, which is not.
Well,
it is a brag, but it's also a fact.
Absolutely beautiful woman.
Yeah, she is beautiful.
But
but I think she's so cool too. That's
why
I'm like, drama, fuck.
Yeah, I don't know.
Although I don't think that people like who are Harry Styles fans now, present day, know Olivia Wilde from her like heyday. Like Olivia Wilde as Alex on the OC, the like hot bisexual woman who ran the bar and made out with Marissa Cooper. Like you love Olivia Wilde if you know that, if you've seen the OC. But like I don't know what else that she's done that people could even have a chance to like her. Besides, she's directed a couple of things. Like I feel like most people know her as.
I also think people love Jason Sudeikis. So then, like,
true, they love him too. They love him too. But he's fucking crazy too, man.
Yeah,
he's crazy as fuck.
Yeah,
he lays in front of the car. Like, we
Yeah,
didn't forget that.
He's not Ted Lasso.
No, he's not Ted Lasso. Right? Like we gotta stop remembering he's not Ted Lasso.
Yeah,
like, he's Jason Sudeikis. I think that his real life persona is probably a lot more like his character on We're the Millers.
Oh yeah,
like I think that's more his vibe, like that,
like
and also like Horrible Bosses, like those, where he's like kind of a dick, like he's he's a comedy guy, like he's a funny, sarcastic guy, like he's not this like I'm just a football coach or a soccer coach, and I'm just trying to whatever the fuck.
That was the correct term, football, because it's
I guess it was, Can I tell you I've never have seen Ted Lasso?
Oh,
people try really hard to get me to watch it, and I just sports shows just don't do it for me.
Yeah, it's
just,
not.
Like, never
it's
get
not
into them.
Sports oriented.
Everyone
like,
says
that much though.
Everyone says it.
Yeah.
Do you think it's worth like really sitting down and trying?
I personally
it's won so many
love
awards,
it.
obviously.
Yeah, I think it's very funny, and it's not even Jason Sudeikis that's so great. That woman, the tall blonde woman. I forget her name.
I don't even know, but I know who you're saying.
She is incredible.
Yeah.
I forget her name, god damn it. But she was in Game of... Do you watch Game of Thrones?
Oh, Brienne of Tarth. Oh, Gwendolyn Christie.
No.
Oh, no.
You remember when... she's like, shame.
Oh, that bitch?
Shame. Yeah. She's in other stuff.
Oh, yeah. She's great, though. She's got a very stern face.
Yeah. She has...
I can't remember her name at all.
Like, she's just a beautiful... Hannah Waddingham. She's
never
in Sex Education.
Oh,
she plays,
yes.
like,
I've seen some of that show, and I like that show a lot.
She's a baddie. She's like
what else do they do in Ted Lasso besides like yeah. She is a baddie.
It's
like, what else
it's about like
is like his
like
life,
some love story stuff
okay.
like between like the players, and it's just a bunch of it's just it's about the football club, but it's like everything has like a deeper meaning,
right?
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, and I just like that does sound like something I might be interested in.
Yeah. And the episodes are like 30 minutes, so it's like
that makes
might as well just toss it on and
I could
see.
maybe I thought they were hour long, like really in depth. Okay. I mean, it's won a million awards. Everybody fucking loves it. Like it's one of those shows that legit everyone loves. I just for some reason have never gotten into, but I will then after that information, I will stand firmly on Olivia Wilde's side. I will take that bullet. I love Harry. I do think that like things got too messy. I think that Olivia needs to deal with her own drama, but Olivia's wonderful. And she did, in fact, deserve Harry, I think. And I think that they deserve each other. I think that it was just not their time. You know what I mean? Maybe maybe a couple of years ago, maybe a few years from now, but right in the middle of her divorce while they were filming a movie together, not the right time for that long relationship that she was looking for. Okay, let's see. Someone says brownies. Okay.
I love brownies. I prefer a chocolate chip cookie, but I do love brownies.
I'm not a brownie girl.
I like a brownie sundae.
Brownie sundae is good. I like a very warm, gooey brownie with like chocolate chips in it, like a fresh out the oven, like chunky chocolate brownie. Like I'll have one of those.
That sounds
like
really good.
You know, just really good like that. But otherwise, I feel like they're always too dry.
Yeah.
Getting Taylor Swift tickets, my family and friends, my cat.
Oh, I want a cat
I want a cat so fucking bad.
I want a cat so bad. I'm hoping when I go home and like I talk to my mom like, yeah, I'm just so lonely in my apartment by myself. I could really use some feline company. She'll be like, fine, you can get one because she'll feel so bad for me.
Perfect. It's the perfect way to get a cat.
I want one. Like last night I was thinking, I was just like laying in my bed. I was like, it'd be so nice to have like a little purring cat,
just a little
right next
snuggly
to me.
angel right next to you. I think about that all the time. I want a cat so bad, and there's nothing really stopping me from going out and getting a cat, except that I obsess all day long thinking about where would I put the litter box. Like that is important to me.
I think about that too.
Like it would have to be my bathroom, but my bathroom's pretty small. And I don't know if there's a place for it.
Yeah. I think about that as well.
So where would it go?
I think I would just have to put it in my bathroom.
Right?
It's
like, but where?
Yeah, like
it's tough.
Corner.
It's the only issue. It's my only thing right now. Also, just like I'm just nervous to be responsible for someone else when I can barely take care of myself.
I know, yeah, and I feel like I'm at the office a lot, so that makes me nervous.
Yep.
About like leaving it at home. I'd have to like work from home, like at all times.
Get a little camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I don't want it to be lonely.
Exactly, especially if I get like a kitten. Yeah. I would just have a pit in my stomach of anxiety all day, being like, what is it doing? Is it eating something it shouldn't be eating? I don't know.
Meow, meow, meow. Then I think about like Brianna Chicken Fry takes care of 2 on the regular. If Brie can take care of 2 cats.
That's true. But her boyfriend works from home.
Fuck.
So I think that he helps her.
True.
Yeah. I know.
Well, to be continued on our cats because we will get cats eventually.
I think that one of hers might be pregnant.
Shut up.
She thinks.
What? How is that possible?
Because one's a boy and one's a girl. Yeah, but they're brother and sister.
No, fuck. But that happens.
It happens.
Were they not? Oh, damn.
Yeah.
God, I would
they're
like
not
an update
neutered
on
yet.
that.
I know. And I'm like, if she is pregnant, I want one.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
I would take one too.
Oh, yeah.
Would that be like an incest cat though?
I think that happens. Like
they just like are all.
They do it with dogs.
I guess they do, but those dogs get fucked up after a while.
That's true.
I don't know though. I get nervous. I would want a cat though if it was cute. I would take the cat.
Yeah, and like there's both of them are so freaking cute.
Yeah. Yeah. Beyond precious. I like their names.
Yeah. Me too.
Let's see. Okay, someone says being able to wear jeans and a hoodie to work. That is nice.
That's
I'm
nice.
wearing a full sweatsuit today.
I was just having this conversation with my friends because my friend works at J. McLaughlin and they were going through all this stuff and I was looking at it and I was like, oh, like I would never personally wear any of that, but they were like, oh, this would be so good for work. This would be so good for work.
What is it,
I'm
like businessy?
Oh
business
yeah, like
stuff?
business sweaters and just like very formal clothing. I'm like, thank God I do not have to wear a button down to go to work. I would be so sad.
It would just be a nightmare. The problem, I used to dress like that. I used to have to dress like that for work, and I liked it because I looked great. Like you look so fashionable. Right,
you do put back.
So important.
You do look very put together.
Right, you look amazing. But when you feel like shit and you have to wear an outfit like that, you're just like, Jesus fucking Christ! Like I can't. I like, especially you also look funny when you feel like shit. You put an outfit on like that, but then like you look pale in the face because you like barely did your makeup or hair.
Yeah,
you can't just like throw a hat on. Like I feel like today I put a hat on. My hair this morning. Like I did my hair. I blew dry my hair. Tried to straighten it, just wasn't happening for me. My bangs were just not cooperating. Like I must have parted them in a funny way. Like I don't know. I almost like chopped my bangs off at the base today. Like today was the first day where I was like, fuck these bangs. Like I've never thought that since I got them. I've loved them. Today I was like, fuck these bangs. So they're clipped underneath this hat. Nice. That's how much I hate them today.
Yeah.
I'm just having a bad hair day.
I feel that.
That's not my vibe. But you can't do that. You have to like, right, exactly. Like you have to you have to like put together the rest of the look. You can't just be looking like shit.
Right.
Someone says they're thankful for their boyfriend. That's nice. Good for them.
Good for you.
Good for you.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. We're happy for you, are we? Whatever. Someone says, knowing my best friend. Love that. Someone else says, your personality and Gia's personality.
Oh.
That we crack them up every day.
That's
and
lovely.
Keep on doing us. Love that.
Love that.
And then last on this list, and I want to just end the pod because I'm done being thankful. Someone says that they're thankful for beer and weed, which is
fuck yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm thankful for.
Yeah.
Thankful for weed. Thankful for all the weed I'm going to buy in California. And thankful for all the wine I'm going to drink in California.
Yep.
Gio, you're thankful for all the family time you'll get to have in Florida.
Yep.
You're going to come back with a little bit of tan, maybe.
Hopefully.
A little bit of sunshine. Get that vitamin D. We're going to come back. We're going to have positive fucking vibes.
Yes.
When we come back, it's going to be about to be my birthday. So my birthday's December 1st. People don't forget. It's a Thursday when we come back. So
are you doing anything?
No, I have like no time to even do anything. I have like the dozen tournament live thing.
Oh,
that's another thing. If you are not... Oh no, I
think it's sold
out
already.
Actually,
yeah,
it's sold out.
It's sold out in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's sold out really fast. But keep your eyes out for the week after we get back from Thanksgiving. Number one, we have Cyber Monday on Monday. It's a massive merch sale that we're doing at Barstool. You can call in. We have a telethon. You can either talk to me. You could talk to another Barstool personality. It's fantastic. It's so fun. We're also doing this thing this year where like I'm involved in having to like save goals or something. I don't know how much I can talk about it, but I'm doing
involved in what?
In like saving goals. People are going to be kicking balls at me and I'm gonna have to save goals, and that's all I know, and that should be a sight. I'm not so sure how I got chosen. People say that the list was chosen by Dave. I don't know if I believe that,
save
but
goals like save people's like goals for
no,
the
literally
year.
like there's a soccer net out there because the World Cup is going on.
I will be staying for the telethon.
So make sure you tune into the telethon on Monday. Yep. Is it the 28th or 29th? I think it's the 28th.
I'm not sure. I think it's the 28th, yeah.
Let's see. Let me just double check for you guys. Blah, blah, blah. The 28th. Monday the 28th. Cyber Monday telethon. Call in. Tuesday we'll be having the live event in Boston for the dozen. If you got tickets, fantastic. I'll see you there. Please prepare to cheer for me because Kirk Minahan is so fucking obsessed with me. He can't stop talking about me every single day on his show, and he is galvanizing his fans and making them all boo me off the stage. So if you're there, scream extra loud for me because I'm going to need it. Look out for that later in the week so you can watch it back live. That'll be super fun. And then and then it's my birthday. So just wish me a happy birthday.
And don't forget.
All right. Thank you guys so much. Happy Thanksgiving. Have a wonderful holiday, and we'll see you when we get back.